Now that we have the table, lamp, and room created, we can put them together. So I'm going to click on the cube and I'm going to hit the little delete key to remove it. Or you can always hit the X on the keyboard or right click. So first thing we need to do is append. So my stuff is on the desktop. Your stuff is going to be wherever you put it. So I'm going to first start off with the room. I'm going to say append. You have to go to object and we're just for the room, we're just getting the cube. So we're going to append the room. Here's the room. If I put on the shading viewpoint, you'll see that it's got the images that I put on. So I'm going to go back to file and append, but this time I'm going to use this little up arrow to go back, and I'll grab my table. I'm going to append it again, going to objects. This time I'm going to grab the cube in the cylinder holding shift so that they're both highlighted, hitting append, and then I'm going to use G on the keyboard to move, Z to keep it on the Z axis and just kind of lift it up so that it's there. And then lastly, I'm going to append one more time to grab the lamp. Again, object, this time it's the cone. And the sphere, I'm going to hit control on the keyboard because then I won't get the light. I just want those two. Append, again, G on the keyboard for moving, Z on the Z axis to pull it up. And there is my table and lamp. I'm going to set this from Eevee to cycles. And I'm going to change my Nax samples to 10 on both of these because if I don't change that, it's going to render super slow and take forever. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add a light. I'm going to add a point light. Again, GZ, pulling it into the lamp. And then I'm going to take this light and go to this little light bulb. And right now it's at 1,000 watts. I'm going to put it to 250 watt. I'm going to check to see how that looks with the viewpoint. It's going to take forever because when you put on the full shading viewpoint, it does it does take a little longer. But this allows me to see the roughly the render. So, but I'm going to go to point light now, and I'm going to change this from a 10 watt to I'm going to put in 100 because I can't remember. I can probably go a little brighter for this. I'll also put that at 250, but then go to my light and drop it down to like a 100 so that it's a little darker in the quote unquote room, but the lamp is giving more light. And then I can also change the color here. So if I want more of like a blue light coming out or a yellow light, which I think I'm going to have fun and change the color of that light. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if I click on right here, camera, you'll see that the camera is only seeing the legs right now. We don't want that. So I'm going to zoom out and rotate. I'm going to right click on this and go on vertical split. Oh, didn't do it. There we go. To get that so that I can put this in camera view and then put this back onto shading so my camera will move easier. I'm going to go GZ, pull it up, and then GY, pull it back a little bit, GX to pull it this way, Just trying to just moving the camera around to get as much of this as possible. I can also make the room, if I go, I think it's S as scale, and just scale it to be bigger. And then Z to move it back roughly there to help me also get more oh, I went too far. To get more of this in view without clipping into like this black area. Because when you clip into that black area, it can destroy the illusion. Okay. So there is our setup. We have a light in it. Next is going to be how to turn this into an image, because I keep that as a separate video so that you have reference.